I've been inspired to do this video on time shrinking and have an opening. The inspiration came from uh, a, one particular YouTube video from the Anbalayam Tamil channel, where the god of time, Kala Bhairava, speaks through this saintly woman. Wow. And where the god of time, Kala Bhairava, says, there is going to be a change, or the change is already happening, where there is going to be a phenomenal change uh, that will be related to matter, physical matter, which includes the body, as well as time. Let me make it very simple in my own words so that you will understand uh, what I am trying to say. Time is going to slow down. And who is Kala Bhairava to say that? Because he is the god of time. And he is real and he manufactures time according to the need and structure of space in various other dimensions. I have a personal experience with him. And it's not only that he is Kala Bhairava or the god of time is only in Hinduism, there is also in other traditions of the world too. So I'm not going to make a case whether or not the god of time exists, and I'm inspired because of my own intuition and experience that we are going through a phenomenal change in the energy structure of planet Earth. And within the end of this year, you will see a lot of changes that will affect our planet and affect our own um, life and understanding. We are going to understand the shrinking of time. Time is just uh, I don't know how to explain that. Let me start with Einstein because everybody understands when it comes from Einstein, or there is some credibility. But then, not that he understood time fully in all its various dimensions. He simply said that there is no time called past, present, and future. It's all just illusion. That's good enough. And time is related to matter. That's matter is shrinking. And matter is again a goddess. Matter, to understand matter, you have to understand the concept of Maya, the concept of Shakti. And all these are changing. When time is changing, matter is changing. And as a result, what's going to happen? We will face an extraordinary situation in human evolution. Our matter will change. Our material body will change. And there is possibility for ascension. For many theosophical masters, ascension is a very favorite topic, and then they all wanted to ascend, and there are ascended masters. Within the Tamil Siddhas tradition also, ascension is a very important concept, not only a concept but a possibility which can be done through various means, from use of alchemy, salt and herbs, mantras, etc. The evolution that we are facing during these upcoming months and continuing into 2024 is matter becoming light. I should have said that right up front, then you would have understood it better. The evolution in this case is matter turning into light. And that's simple enough, and then you understand, because everything is light, and then light becomes matter. And as long as you are a material being, there are a lot of problems. All our problems are due to the body. We need food, shelter, clothes, all because of the body. And then the bodily existence is a very lower form of existence. And we have to become the light, which is a possibility, even according to Einstein, because energy and matter are convertible. They are one and the same. Then then he did not extend it to turning our physical body, which is matter, into light? But the masters who ascended and the Tamil Siddhas, this is important because only when you, including Swami Ramalingam, who was the last Tamil saint who turned his body into light, and he gives a very intimate description of how the process takes place of becoming the matter, becoming light. And in this process, light plays a very important role. Time plays an important role. And this opportunity of ascension, according to Kala Bhairava, is only for people who are ready to ascend with other beings. The divine beings here now, right now, living on this earth plane, including gods and goddesses, are, according to Kala Bhairava, they have started to ascend, and they are willing to take anyone who wants with them, along with the saints and yogis, because of our, the place where we belong to is heaven. You saw when Jesus was talking to his after his resurrection, when he was talking to his disciples, and he disappeared, and not disappeared, but he just ascended, and people saw him as going into the sky. And this is a very important concept because Christianity, although people do not relate to the ascension of Jesus, as the Siddhas or the yogis or the theosophical masters will talk about it. As, so, what interested me to share this with you is there is an opportunity starting from today for all of us to live a different reality, not just identified with this physical body, but there are going to be things that I would talk about more and more because this is my favorite topic. Not only it's an existential interest for me, that we should put an end to human suffering. How can we put an end to suffering? By turning the body into light. And that is also very, very fundamental to Christianity because Jesus killed his own body so that he can demonstrate to the people there is the light body. Okay. He destroyed it. And in John, he said, "Eat my flesh, drink my blood." People did not understand what he was saying. They thought, "What is this man saying? How can I eat his flesh and drink his blood?" That is the ascension process he was talking about. Later on, Paul made it very clear that the king cannot get or go to the kingdom of God, or to quote him exactly what he said, this corruption will not inherit the kingdom. It has body has to turn into light first. And as it happens, the concept of time will change. And what is going to make the changes? There are certain changes that are going to take place due to uh, divine grace or some cosmological changes. Then your mind will disappear. Just imagine your mind disappears while you are still sitting on this chair. And what will that experience be? If the mind disappears, time will disappear, space will disappear, you will disappear, everything will disappear. Hmm? It's all the mind, and mind is time. So there is a book called Ending Time. This is a conversation between David Bohm, one of the greatest physicists, and J. Krishnamurti. This is about the relationship between time and mind. And I must confess that when I was reading that book, I was a graduate student at the University of Pittsburgh. I was in a library. I was reading it. David Bohm was pushing Krishnamurti, go, go, go. What's time? What's thought? What's mind? At one point, I don't know whatever happened. My mind disappeared, and the space disappeared, and everything disappeared. I don't know how long I was in the library until I came back, and this happened to me many times. up to that. So, and that is one step, but Krishnamurti did not ascend and David Baum did not ascend because that they did not aspire to. But now there is something happening, and where your participation is going to be minimal. There won't be any sweat involved, but it is going to happen. Only thing is just be ready for it, accept it, and learn certain principles, which I will be sharing with you as we go along. And the changes will lead you to get beyond the mind, to understand matter. The shrinking has started place, has taken place, and it is continuing. Shrinking is slowing down of time until a point comes, time disappears. So the movement of time is the problem. When there is no movement, there is another definition in my language, in Tamil. The movement itself is time. If there is no movement, there is no time. So movement is time. When there is no movement within your mind, when the mind stops, there is no time. And then when there is no time, you are exposed to a reality which is a different reality. And this will have impact on several things in our life. Our health, our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health, all are related to mind and time. And space are also connected because time and space go together. So here I want to tell something so that will be more appreciated than talking in terms of philosophy or physics. There was a king in southern India, Krishnadevaraya. He was a very famous king. The astrologers told he would die, and there is no remedies for it. He is definitely going to die on this day. And he came to his guru and then said, "This is what the astrologers are saying. Is it true?" "Yes," he said, "yes." "Then are you going to let me down?" "No, I'm not going to let you down. No. I will tell you one thing." And what is that? Death will take place only when you are on the throne, and if you are anybody who is on the throne, which is a certain space, will die. So what I will do is I will sit on the throne, make me the king for one day or a few minutes. Then the god of death will come and he cannot kill me. So it took place. So the concept is the death can occur only at a certain time and space correlate. Uh, and this correlate is very important for anything to happen. Now, the same concept I have read in Tripura Rahasya, the conversation between Dattatreya and Parasurama. Is it possible to change time? Parasurama would say no. But you can change space, and if we change space, time will change. So, what Einstein was talking about uh, in physics, Dattatreya and Parasurama knew even better than that. The application here is if you are not succeeding in one particular town, go to another town, then your time will change, your destiny will change because time, destiny, everything are related. So, to come back to the ascension is going to be imminent. Don't lose this time. I want you to go and those of you who can um, understand Tamil, this is the site is called Anvalayam, where the Kalabhairava says the ascension is going to happen. Be ready. Don't doubt it. Don't be skeptical. So, this is a great opportunity. So, I will talk about this process and also the technology behind it as we go along. And so I don't want to talk any further on this one, but I will let you know when I will talk more on this topic. I'm very particularly excited about this ascension possibility for the human race and for the earth plane. God bless.